So I've got to admit, this frame is way too big for me, judging by the head tube at least. So I figured what better way to go about preserving this frame than by taking a leaf out of Adam's book, or Toasty Ride as you might know him, and doing a bit of a Kurust or Patina restoration on this. Look, this frame has clearly had a very hard life. There is lots and lots and lots of surface rust on it. It is a Reynolds 531 frame and fork, pretty much top of the line model from 1985, and I don't know, so there's patches of nothing but rust. It's just surface, so yeah, plan is do exactly what Adam does, rub down the areas first with a bit of wire wool, and it's basically going to be the whole bike, and then Kurust the thing, spray inside the tubes, and seal it all in with maybe a bit of lacquer or a bit of boiled linseed oil. Oh, the restoration police are coming. So Adam, how do you do this now? You just go over the frame, right, with a bit of wire wool. I mean, there's a lot of dirt on this frame anyway. Scratch up all the surfaces. I might need some actually more aggressive stuff than this. Yeah. So of course that takes it down slightly, takes the rust down. Don't take it all off. Oops, way too much. That's alright. What I want to do now, I can't remember if Adam does this or not. I'm just going to T-cut everything, see how it brings it up, and then after that, that's when I'm going to put the Kurust on there. So there is a bit of a gloss to it still, but the Kurust should get rid of even more of that rust coloured. Yeah, so time to get that out. Okay, I want to show stuff, but the light is kind of difficult. It's nice, it's sun. Better than last weekend. Okay, so I've got Kurust in a tray. I'm literally just gonna, there's so much rust, normally you just dab it on the rust spots. It's fine to go over paint. So I'm just gonna dab it over the whole thing and then wipe it off after. Anything that's rusty will go black. Might need to go a bit more aggressive at the end there. Yep. Okay, gotta be honest, I switched to the wire brush. It breaks up the surface rust a bit more. Like there. And just takes any bubbles out of it. Of course it's a bit more aggressive on the paint as well. But I really want to remove any of that loose rust. Like all this has been uncovered here. Now this is the part I'm worried about down here. Okay, that turned out quite nicely. Like, the Kurust has gone over the paint and made it super glossy, but it's also turned all the rust into a darker colour. But yeah, that's how it goes down. You can still see the bit of remnants of the brown, but all in all, it's good. Now I just don't know whether to coat it like this or lightly buff it back and then polish. Okay, so what I'm going to try is a bit of fine wire wool, just take this back, polish it up with some T-cut and then boiled linseed oil. The light is so harsh, but yeah, that's kind of like just dulled it down again, revealed some of the metal, like the lighter patches have come back. So what I'm going to try to do now, just use some T-cut on this section and then compare it to the other side, because I kind of like the way the bare metal is thrown back through. Do you know what? I like that. It's very shiny now. All the rust seems to have been converted back to bare metal. I don't know whether that's parts on camera. No. Just here. Yeah. There's a patch of lighter. I really like how that sort of works. And yeah, polishing up with T-cut as well. Just give it a bit of shine. It's not completely smooth, of course, but seal that in with some linseed oil or some lacquer. I think you're good to go. The Torvi's come out to supervise. Torvi? Yeah. So it's all pretty much polished. I've also gone ahead and cleaned out the bottom bracket because that was full of gunk, and you know, one of the best tools you can have if you're doing these often is a thread chaser. The die for the tap, even, sorry, for the bottom bracket. Clean out all them threads. That is all beautifully clean and smooth in there now. But anyway, the condition of the frame, obviously as you can see there, part of the original paint still super black and shiny, and then the rest of it is yeah, I'm torn to be honest. Like, I kind of like it with the patina, but I also think it's a little too much for sort of a frame of this Calibra. Why on earth have I been filming on ISO 1600 in the open sun? Oh god. Anyway, yeah, this is what the head looks like. Yeah, I mean, you can see, is it properly focused? Yeah. You see all the like pin pricks, and then further down towards the bottom, kind of non-existent paint, and that shows it a bit better there. So that's what most of the frame looks like. I did find when doing this though that the frame and fork actually has Suntour Dropouts. Yeah, whatever that says on there. Suntour Dropouts, Reynolds 531 frame and fork. Is the Patina too much? Anyway, I just wanted to finish this off with some boiled linseed oil. So it's just a case of putting it on a cloth with some gloves on and rubbing it lightly all over the frame. If you put it on too heavy, it's not going to dry, so just a nice light rub should do it, and that will give it a glossy finish and protect it. Right, and to finish it off, as Adam does, just get some well, I've got some of this Worth, however you pronounce it, cavity spray protection. It's basically just rust prevention for inside. I can't remember what Adam uses himself, but yeah, you can spray this around. There is no hole in the top tube here, which sucks. Fortunately on the front there is a hole, so you can just poke it in, spray a bunch of shit in there, whoops, and then what Adam does is just takes the frame and gives it a good spin round. So it's all together now. Well, I say it's all together. It's all ready to go now. I'm probably just going to hang it up for the time being. At least it's not going to rust really too much more after being all protected. I'm honestly not too happy really with how it looks. As you can see, I'll probably build it up otherwise. But you know, some people might be happy with the patina look of this. Me though, it's just probably a little bit too much, especially if I'm going to put the original XT, the M700, back on. Quite honestly, it's mainly just these spots on the old chain stays here. Both sides are really badly beaten. There is parts where it looks like someone has sanded them down, like just coming up to it now, and yeah, it's a bit too much for me. I think this does deserve a full restoration. Anyway, it was a nice technique borrowed from Adam, Toasty Rides. He doesn't tend to use it on something this extreme. I've just really pushed the boat out, and yeah, well, it was worth a try. So if you enjoyed it, let me know. Let me know what you'd do with it, whether you keep it like this or do a full-blown resto, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.